Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have a sort of, I suppose you'd call it a display box almost. This was requested by one of my downline, and she wanted a box that was she could give her gifts of homemade sloe gin and jams and chutneys and things in it, and she had quite specific measurements, but she also had quite specific requests for it, and she wanted it so that the bottle neck would stick above the back of the box, but it would slope down, so it would actually very much showcase the bottle itself. And so this is what I came up with for her. Now I don't have actually her bottle because I guess it's probably not completed yet or fermented or whatever the technical term is for sloe gin, but I did find these 2 bottles of oil in my cupboard, so you can see actually how it works, so that as you can see the neck of the bottle sticks up and it showcases at the front. So I'm going to make this for you. It's very quick and very simple, and as you can see from this one, it's just the plain cardstock and the ribbon, and actually that's because, you know, it's quite easy to think, oh, it's a box, I've got to put DSP or stamp on it. But actually our papers are such beautiful colours that you don't always need to do that. So I have a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock which measures 6 inches by 7 3/4, which is 15 centimetres by 19.5. And with the short side at the top, the scoring is very simple. You score it at 2 inches and 4 inches, or you would score that at 5 centimetres and 10 centimetres, and then you turn it round, and with the long side at the top, score it at 1.5 inches and 3.5 inches, or in metric you would score it at 4 centimetres and 9 centimetres. So I'll move the scoring tool out of the way, try not to wallop the tripod on the way, and where you cut it on with the long side at the top, and you cut up the verticals. So, and I'm going to notch as I'm going. So you do that on there, and then you come along, and this middle one just whop off a bit, just chop a bit off. Doesn't matter how much or how little, but it's to help with the way the box is going to close, because otherwise it would be sticking up. And then chop a bit off there as well. All very technical. So I'm going to fold on my score lines. I've got my bone folder here somewhere. This one here too. And then the way it's going to close, you can see on this one, I've wrapped this section around the outside. I actually don't like that, and if you hang on to the end you will see I've got lots of different colours that I'm going to show you. I didn't like that, so it's going to slip inside like that. So all of these bits, we need to put glue there, and then the same on this side, glue there and there. Let me move that out of the way. So definitely use your liquid glue. Because you're going to have a little bit of slip room. And I have found that the easiest way to do this is to actually keep the bottom of the box flat on your surface and wrap around it. So it's sitting like that on the box, on my grid paper, and you just push up the sides. Hopefully you can see that. And that will keep it completely flat, completely stationary. It will line up perfectly. And it takes all the thinking out of it for you. So that would be I think that's Facebook just blipping up a message at me. Forgot to turn my monitor off. Oops. So I'm just going to leave that to dry for a second, and I'm going to bring in the other colours that I've done. So I've used the chevron ribbon, and so I decided I was going to use all 12 colours. So I've got a black one, Calypso Coral, Pear Pizzazz, obviously this one's Wisteria Wonder, Marina Mist, and as I said, the colours are so beautiful. Let me tip that so you can actually see them. Our cardstock is really rather beautiful. Chocolate Chip, Cherry Cobbler, Smoky Slate, what's that one, Island Indigo, Crushed Curry, and Blushing Bride. So you can see there's sometimes you don't have to stamp and you don't have to add DSP. You can just showcase the card colours and then the matching ribbons. So Let me move all of those out of the way because this should hopefully have dried now. Look at that, seconds for the glue to dry. Right, technical bit here. You're going to cut from this section here in a diagonal line straight up to that point there. I find it easier to have something that I can rest my scissors against. So that's why I'm going that way. And the same down here, I'm actually resting. Oh, this is my mobile phone's joining in now. So I find that just resting there helps, and then I can, with my eye, just look and I get the angle perfectly. Right, oh for goodness sake, everything's joining in. Right, I have the matching pumpkin pie chevron ribbon, which is so lovely. I love this. If you follow my blog, you can see I put the chevron ribbon on everything I can, and I do like it very much. Let me try and tie a pretty bow, or a pretty knot even. Yes, well that's not going to happen today on camera, but you know, you get the idea. Trim it off at an angle, and there we go. So that is super simple, and all 12 of them I actually prepped these while my husband went off to get my youngest son from playgroup, and in the 20 minutes it took him to go there and back, I'd cut, scored, folded, stuck and made the lot. So very quick. But I hope you like it. I hope Jocelyn likes it too. And I'd quite like a bottle of the Slow Gin, please. Thank you very much. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope you like the simple project that showcases our beautiful colours. And thank you very much for watching. Bye.